Thursday at 4 o'clock. Thanks for joining us here on 9 News. I'm Tom Green.
And I'm Kim Christensen. Fall is almost here. Tonight will be the final 7 o'clock sunset in Denver for the year. In fact, the next time we'll see this much daylight will be March of 2025. I can't believe I just said that.
Why'd you say that?
Because it's a fact, apparently.
We don't deal with that all the time. Kathy's with us to talk about what's coming our way as we do get to that last 7 o'clock sunset.
I know, that's not news any of us are ready to hear, right?
No. It's a beautiful day today.
Yeah, and this week that news was made, well, a little bit easier, gentler by the fact that we have that spectacular full harvest moon on Tuesday, which will be clearly visible again tonight, just past full. But it is a beautiful late summer day. We've got blue skies, sunshine, excellent visibility, and less wind, although fire danger, something we talk about every day and every time of the year, it seems like. Temperature of 83 in Denver, 82 in Pueblo, 70s in the mountains. The winds out of the east and southeast will be shifting in the next 24 hours in response to a weekend storm that will bring mountain snow and heavy rain to Denver. Cooler weather's coming just in time for the change of the seasons. And this is the system here, spinning off the coast of California, becoming organized and getting ready to head to the Four Corners area, where it will bring the potential for heavy rain. That storm will impact Colorado by bringing a lot of water. We have Saturday night into midday Sunday. Many of you could see up to an inch of rain. Not this evening, though. A beautiful evening to be out and about with temperatures in the mid-80s now, dropping into the mid-70s after sunset. Coming up, the timing and impact of that California storm. It's on the way toward Colorado, and it will affect you this weekend.
Thanks, Kathy. The 18-year-old woman hit by a pickup truck in Commerce City while walking has died. This happened Friday night at East 64th Avenue near Vasquez. Commerce City police say it appears that the woman was at fault, crossing where there was no marked crosswalk. The driver initially left the scene but came back with his parents. That driver is underage and was driving with only a learner's permit, not a license. A 49-year-old man in Loveland is facing online criticism, accused of starting the Alexander Mountain fire. Only problem is, it's not him. It
turns out Jason Hobby, who goes by Jay, shares the same name as the actual arson suspect. That Jason Hobby is believed to have impersonated first responders and actually started the Alexander Mountain fire. And 9 News reporter Janelle Finch spoke with the other Jason Hobby today about the harassment he's received due to the quick spread of misinformation.
Jason Hobby says he prides himself on the work he does for people with disabilities. He says his life has always been dedicated to giving back. But in a single instance completely unrelated to him, everything his name was attached to was unraveled. More than 366,000 people live in Larimer County. At least 2 have the name Jason Hobby.
I do actually go by Jay. Jason's kind of my professional name.
This is also Jason Hobby. Both are 49 years old from Loveland.
I mean, it's got to be like 1,000,000,000 to 1.
Despite the similarities, the two couldn't be more different. Most notably, this Jason Hobby is accused of starting the Alexander Mountain fire. It burned nearly 10,000 acres west of the city.
Bum luck, worst coincidence of my life.
Jay says when investigators announced an arrest was made, his personal information circulated social media.
I immediately started taking action. You know, I would go to the administrators of the pages. I would also directly respond to what people were saying, you know, you've got the wrong person.
His name wasn't the only possession the other Hobby tarnished.
You know, we have property up in Storm Mountain, which literally I had neighbors burnt to the ground. We had trees burn on the property. It's insane. So it literally came to our back door.
His home was spared from the fire and nothing serious ever came from the online doxing. But he says the spread of misinformation still cuts deep.
People don't deserve to have their lives ruined because of a similar name or something, some kind of confusion created because of our information systems.
He hopes justice is served and his name will be left out of the conversation. Jay says despite all, he's appreciative of those who knew him before and came to his side for support. He says there was so much concern around his well-being, the Loveland Police Department actually implemented extra patrols around his home following the arrest announcement. In the studio, Janelle Finch, 9 News.
We talk about misinformation and the speed with which it moves. It seems like that moves faster than the truth.
Unfortunately, and these are the repercussions of that fast-moving misinformation.
That's a modern society problem. All right, thank you very much, Janelle. West Metro Fire says the fire that killed at least 2 pets and destroyed a home was accidental. This was, though, a week ago. It happened during hot and windy conditions. The home on Jellison Court near Kipling and 285. Also, that fire melted siding on neighboring houses as well. Today, West Metro said that the fire started in the backyard near the deck. The specific cause, though, remains undetermined.